Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to speak about ghost guns. They have been called the IKEA of firearms. You can order them online and in less than an hour have a firearm as deadly as any sold by a gun dealer. These fully functioning, untraceable firearms can be bought without a background check, and they're wreaking havoc on our communities. That's why they've become the weapon of choice for people who would otherwise be banned from purchasing a gun, including known violent offenders, gun traffickers, and increasingly teenagers whose digital literacy enables them to purchase ghost gun kits freely online. Prior to 2019, Philadelphia police discovered 5 or fewer handmade firearms per year during criminal investigations. But by 2022, 525 ghost guns turned up in investigations, and that number has only grown. Last summer, the mass shooter who killed 5 people in the Concessing neighborhood had 2 ghost guns in his possession when he was arrested. Recently, Delaware County was rocked when a 15-year-old killed another 15-year-old using a ghost gun. These guns are reaching into every community, including the heartland, and not just our big cities. According to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the number of ghost guns seized by law enforcement has skyrocketed in the last decade, from less than 3,000 in 2017 to nearly 26,000 in 2022 alone. They've become a lucrative business for gun traffickers. In the last couple years, district attorneys in 3 suburban and rural counties near Philadelphia have busted gun traffickers assembling and selling ghost guns for profit. In one instance, the trafficker had set up shop across the street from the county courthouse. This has to stop. We hear all the time from lawmakers who oppose gun safety laws that we should focus on violent crime. Well, that's exactly what H.R. 4992, the Ghost Guns and Untraceable Firearms Act of 2023, would do. There's no reason why anyone would want an untraceable gun that can be purchased without a background check, except to use it in a crime. As Chairman Jordan likes to say, bad guys aren't stupid, they're just bad. But this bill has been waiting for consideration since it was referred to the House Judiciary Committee nearly a year ago. In the absence of federal action, cities like Philadelphia, Baltimore, and LA have been forced to undertake creative legal strategies, like suing ghost gun manufacturers to block them from selling these guns without background checks. But that's far from enough to stem the tide. The White House also stepped up to issue a regulation that would require ghost guns to be traceable and subject to background checks. But that regulation has been challenged in the Supreme Court. And get this, the argument is that the White House cannot regulate guns because it's Congress's job to regulate guns. Well, it's time for Congress to stop arming people who should not have access to guns. Members of Congress need to make a choice. Will they stand with Americans who want to live free from gun violence, or will they stay in the pocket of ghost gun manufacturers? Americans, our children, deserve to know where their representatives stand.